I just heard the craziest UFO story on the YouTube channel Area 52. So this actually took place in 1976. A young student pilot in Mexico was supposed to do just a short trip on a small Cessna type plane, okay? He gets intercepted by supposed extraterrestrials. He goes unconscious and they're speaking through him as if it's a microphone, they said. And they're speaking to the controller. And they go on for 40 minutes in Spanish, and like at one point the controller is like, well, where are you? I can't see you. And they're like, no point in looking, and they like saw him looking, so he just sat back down. And they knew his like language was also German and Spanish, and so he asked them a few questions in German, and they answered him in English, kind of to showcase that they said they can speak any language. But basically they were just saying that you human species are the most destructive in the universe, and they weren't like trying to be bad or anything, but they were saying that like there's gonna come a time where your planet needs help, and we're going to help you. And this is a whole 40-minute long conversation while the real pilot is completely out. And the controller said that the young man's voice was more like, as they were channeling through him, more like kind of more robotic. And he was supposed to fly just, I don't know, from Mexico City to a nearby city, and ends up in Acapulco. And the last thing he remembered was just cruising vertically until he like passed out. And then when he came to after the aliens were done talking through him, he was like, where am I? Who am I speaking to? And basically they finally guided him back down. He landed, he got all these medical checkups. And the weird thing is that typically that flight would take a lot longer than it did. And also that he had a full tank of gas, so it's probably being like autopiloted by some craft. Go into Area 52 and check out the case. I just wanted to hop on and just share what I just heard. Another interesting scenario, similar region, happened just a couple years before after that in the 70s, where this young man, another 23-year-old pilot student, was flying, and all of a sudden one aircraft comes within centimeters of his right tip, and then another one, same thing on the other wing, and then one right under him, and he lost control of everything, and they were piloting for him. And so long story short, then he was supposed to meet with Dr. Alan Hynek, and these like men in black guys show up, and they were all like kind of that Nordic looking type. They looked almost identical, very strange looking, and had more of a robotic voice as well. And they said, you are not going to meet with Dr. Alan Hynek. And so he didn't. The other crazy thing is, in this case, the radar showed 3 objects that did these crazy maneuvers after they left controlling his plane, and picked up on that. And there's so much more to this. Just go check it out. So stuff like this just is awesome, and I love it. And thank you.